Plastic arts are art forms which involve physical manipulation of a plastic medium by molding or modeling, such as sculptures or ceramics. The term has also been applied more broadly to all the visual arts, such as paintings, sculptures, films, and photography. Two of the most popular plastic art pieces in Dominican Republic are El Puente by Marcos Lora and La Fiesta by José Morillo.
Sports has been practiced since the island was born, but the most important sport is baseball.
Baseball. The baseball started to flourish in the Dominican Republic when the United States of America Marine Corps occupied the island from 1916 to 1924.
The Dominican Republic has its own baseball league, the Dominican Winter Baseball League. It consists in 6 teams and the season lasts from October to January. Those 6 teams are Cibao Eagles, Eastern Stars, Cibao Giants, Chosen Lions, Lazy Tigers, and Eastern Bulls.
And well, talking about other sports, one of the most important players from Dominican Republic is
Al Horford, Alfred Joel Horford.
What's going on?
Dominican professional basketball player from the Atlanta Hawks of the National Basketball Association, who played college basketball for the University of Florida, and it's now ranked in 47 in the top best NBA players.
Literature. Main authors. An author that had a great influence on Dominican literature was the poet Felix Maria del Monte, who is known as the father of Dominican literature due to his patriotic literary writings. His work became popular when the country way of life was under attack during the Haitian invasion, because it gave the people the will to fight and hold on their culture.
You want
English, motherfucker, do you speak it?
2,000 years later.
So much later that the old narrator got tired of waiting and they had to hire a new one.
Arambilet. Ángel Luis Arambilet Álvarez, generally known professionally as simply Arambilet, is a novelist, poet, screenwriter, painter, and graphic artist of the Dominican Republic. The Latin American and Caribbean region, he is considered a computer art pioneer for his computer punched card, short story, and his graphical poems, using computerized line text ISCII art.
And now we are going to travel to Dominican Republic with our friend Jose Javier. How you doing, mate?
Oh, hello Guillermo. I am here from the Dominican Republic at the beginning of the first international meeting of the new song Siete Días con el Pueblo. This is an international fest of music involving politics with 5 consecutive concerts all along the Dominican Republic. This has a lot of international artists from Latin America giving this continent an event. We continue here at the first international meeting of the new song. We have to know that the counterculture, or mostly known as the art of the protest, has begun in the Dominican Republic at the end of the last dictatorship in 1961. And this is all shown in this festival. It's amazing the energy we can perceive here. Well, we have to see it to believe it.
In 1950s, the cameraman Puerto Rican Rafael Colorado made the first film made in the Dominican Republic by a foreign entitled Excursión of José de Domingo in Santo Domingo.
What? What the fuck?
The Dominican theater formally emerges with the so-called independent writers, whose production covers the second half of the 19th century. However, since the 16th century, there was a theatrical performance in...
Just do it!
However, since the 16th century, there were theatrical performances.
It is a festival called the Dominican Film Festival in New York that tried to promote a new generation of Dominican filmmakers and inform the New York audience about Dominican cinema. Here in Dominican Republic have been recorded films like Fast and Furious, The Godfather and Jurassic Park.
The Dominican Republic, a relatively small country within the Americas, nevertheless possessed a rich tradition in the visual arts, little known outside the Caribbean. This exhibition traced the modern art history of that country, beginning with the paintings of the same country's pioneering modernists, Celeste Goss and Hill in the 1910s and 1920s, the influence exerted by a community of Spanish exile artists who arrived in Santo Domingo in the 1940s. The development of modernist items by native-born artists in the 1950s, 1960s, and 1970s, and the rise in the last decade of a new generation of artists who tended to work with installation and other non-conventional artistic media. Some other important artists are Cándido Vido, Jaime Colson, Paul Giudicelli, Gilberto Hernández Ortega, Clara Ledesma, Georgie Morel, Olivia Peguero, Guillo Pérez, Eligio Pichardo, Dario Suro, and Miguel Vila Luna.
Thanks for your attention, pals. We hope that you entertained yourselves and